Hi! Today, we will show you how our Remesh tool works. It handles irregular triangle distribution. Triangle sizes and edge lengths may vary across the surface. This uneven topology can make operations less predictable. Remesh rebuilds the surface so that the mesh has nearly uniform edge lengths across the model. You can find the Remesh tool under the Mesh Repair tab. To show how this tool works, we have loaded two objects into the scene. The first one represents the mechanical surface type. To better see the results of our operation, we pressed L beforehand to visualize the triangles. As you can see, they differ greatly in this model. Now, we switch to the organic type, where some minor differences are also visible. One more thing before we apply Remesh. We will enable flat shading for both types to better see what is about to happen. Also, we will disable the rotator to work with fixed objects. Let's start with the mechanical one. We select it and click Remesh. In the dedicated panel, we can choose between surface types. Our first option is mechanical. The most important setting here is target edge length, which controls the desired length of mesh edges after remeshing. The algorithm rebuilds the mesh so that most edges become close to the specified value. Smaller values create denser meshes with more triangles, while larger values produce coarser meshes with fewer triangles. Note that when you first activate the Remesh tool with a selected object, MeshInspector sets this value automatically based on its current average edge length. In our case, this value is too high, as it would distort the shape. To check the result visually, click Preview. It allows you to see the result before committing the operation by clicking Apply. You can see that the appearance of the model changes immediately based on the recommended default value. But we need a lower value for a finer result, so we first try 1 and then 0.5. In addition to target edge length, MeshInspector allows you to fine-tune several more settings for remeshing operations. Preserve sharpness controls how strongly the algorithm attempts to maintain sharp geometric features. In the Advanced section, when Project on Original Mesh is enabled, every new vertex created during subdivision is projected onto the original mesh surface before smoothing. Max Boundary Shift defines the maximum allowed movement of boundary edges during an edge collapse operation. Increasing this value allows boundary edges to move more freely during remeshing. Final Relax Iterations controls the number of relaxation iterations applied to mesh vertices at the final stage of remeshing. Additional iterations can improve the uniformity of vertex distribution and edge lengths. A couple of words about Preview again. It changes the appearance of the model in the viewport but does not commit the operation. Therefore, the model's properties shown in the Information tab do not change as you adjust the settings. To see the updated numbers in the Information section, you need to click Apply. Now, the details in the Information section correctly reflect the properties and triangle count of the updated model. To compare the initial and updated states and see whether the result suits you, you can click the Undo and Redo icons. Let's hide the mechanical model and remesh the organic one. Note that target edge length is not reset automatically here. It keeps our previous choice. So we enter a new value close to the current average edge length. Then, we choose Organic Surface and click Apply. As you can see, the triangles and their distribution have become more even. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a like. And don't forget to subscribe to stay updated with new MeshInspector video guides.